Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Games Connect Us All in real life.
I know, it's crazy. I'm actually here. What? I can touch Jake.
Finally. Now you guys get to see what we look like from here to here.
Yes. And Jake's new space. He won't be using... This isn't like the background.
This isn't going to be the permanent... Well, it is the background, actually.
Kind of, but it'll be like more over that way.
Yeah. It'll be nice. It'll be a good little view.
Yeah, and this space is really cool. You might hear footsteps occasionally as well.
In every episode from now until September.
But yeah, it's really cool. I am really happy with it for him because he gets his own space, and I am. It's cool.
Sleeping on this thing.
I don't know why I've said more about his space than he has.
I mean, I would not have said anything about it, honestly. So.
Well, I mean, you have to. You acknowledged it last episode. Too.
That's true. I left him on the cliffhanger.
Yep.
I felt that was like the mid-season finale.
Mm. Although it probably doesn't look much different to them. A white wall behind behind
this
us.
is what they're used to.
But today,
as you can see, we have a little tier list.
Yes, today's a tier list. If you're an audio listener, then
fuck you.
Get rid of that download.
Oh, I downloaded FNaF.
What did you? What did you download that was FNaF?
I was trying to start the thumbnail while you were upstairs, but I was like, I don't have time for that.
Oh.
As you can see, these are all the Five Nights at Freddy's characters.
Yeah. Do you know all of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters?
Don't know all of them. I'm seeing a lot of variations that I've never seen before. But I don't want to spoil it. I think
Wait
we
a
should
second.
just go.
Let me see it. No. Hang on. It repeats itself. I'm realizing.
Oh, when?
Golden Freddy. This is the start of it. Freddy.
Oh.
So we actually don't have that much. Okay, we were worried that we weren't going to be able to get through all of it.
Why?
I don't know why they repeated it.
Maybe it's so we could both put our things in the tiers, but that would get really confusing.
That would get really confusing. Let's just try to make a...
Oh, it does repeat. Golden Freddy's everywhere. Kind of reminds me of that one mini game in, like the DS Mario games with all the faces going across.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And you like have to find the one face. Anyway, let's start at the beginning.
Well, obviously this is Five Nights at Freddy's tier list. I know FNaF quite well. Do you know FNaF quite well?
I mean, I know. Yeah. Let's say yes.
Well, first, before anything, small talk. What's been going on in your life, Jake?
Oh,
I know you love small talk.
I love small talk. That's what's going on. My love.
Your love for small talk.
My love is spreading.
I've been playing video games. I've been actually playing video games.
I have too.
Okay, so maybe don't hit the table that the microphone is on and sneeze into the microphone.
It'll be fine. We'll fix it in post. We're not gonna do that.
But I played Bug Fables. Do you know what that game is?
Yes. I'm just realizing they're not the same. This is like, look, and then it's different down here.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
Look, it goes Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and up here goes Freddy, Foxy, Chica.
Well, the characters are still the same, though.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It is.
And I just don't want to do small talk. I'm just trying to avoid it.
I also have started 100%ing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
That's a challenge.
It is a challenge. I thought I could just do 200cc for all of it, but you don't. You have to do 150cc.
You have to do all of them, right? You have to do 50 and 100.
150cc applies to 150.
Oh, okay.
And then you have to do mirror mode and then 200. So you have to do. You have to go through each cup 3 times, at least 3 times. But you probably will end up going through it more
Much
than that.
more. I got all 3 stars on 150. I was pretty proud of that.
Nice.
But 200 was a little too hard for me. Too fast.
I actually find 200 easier for 100%ing. Really? Yeah, because it just small things like it takes longer for like red shells to hit you in 200cc because you're faster. So it's easier to react to them, and that's like the main thing. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up.
Have you been playing games? I've been playing games too.
I heard you finished a certain game that you.
I finished. I might have finished it last episode.
You didn't.
I finished Horizon Zero Dawn. My most confusing game ever.
The one you've had a love-hate relationship for.
Okay, looking back, it's time to reflect.
Mm-hmm.
I think Horizon Zero Dawn is good.
Okay.
Overall. But there's a reason I didn't like part of it. I think it was after, like, the start.
Uh-huh.
It kind of started strong. There's a little bit of a lull in caring about what's going on. Because, in my opinion, there's some parts that are pretty boring. Like, after the big main start, it seems like it's going to be really epic. And then after that, it's kind of lame, but it's like this. Here's a graph.
Uh-huh.
Up here, and then it goes like here, but then it slowly goes back up.
That's cool.
And then by the end, it kind of feels like, you know, it was a good game. The ending, I was a little disappointed by the ending.
Were you?
It was a good ending. I thought it was, there was one scene, there was like a scene at, the last scene of it I'm glad exists. Because prior to that, I was like, really? That's how this ends?
Oh, wow.
The final boss fight sucks. So,
really?
without spoiling it, you don't fight the boss that's been building up for the whole game. You fight his big mech. And then you kill him in a cutscene.
Bruh.
Right? Like, it makes sense because the thing you're fighting can't move. But, like, I expected it to, like, turn into a machine that you had to fight.
Right.
Like you go up to it and you're like, okay, time to finish this, and then it, like, grows arms, right? But you go up to it and it's like, hey, kill that thing behind you. And I killed it and I was like, okay, now we can go into the boss fight. Because there's, like, a ton of missions leading up to the boss fight, and every time you're like, okay, now I can go to the boss fight. After the final boss fight, I was like, okay, I can go to the boss fight. And it was a cutscene of me stabbing it in the face.
I had a similar experience with Pikmin 3, actually. The game doesn't build up to any specific, like, boss, but the final area of the game, without spoiling it again, but there's no like collectibles in the area, but it's like kind of framed as like you're supposed to rescue this guy, but you walk up to the guy and he's got like this golden blob touching you, touching him. I mean,
Okay.
he's got like some weird guy that's like trying to like absorb him, and like you're like, okay, so you beat this guy, we get this character back, and then maybe we'll like unlock some new ability or something. But no, the game just ends after you like.
You're done.
Admittedly, it's a pretty good final level, but like it doesn't tell you that it's a final level until you're already done with the game. So and that's like frustrating because like I was expecting there to be more, and there is more. There's more. There's like side modes and stuff too, but like it just the main story you want to be conclusive.
Horizon was like the opposite. Going into the last mission, it was like there was like you had a choice. It was like go to bed. No, it was finish up quests and go to bed, but then next to go to bed it was like in parentheses, you can't go back in all caps.
Oh my god.
So like once you press that, you know the final mission started.
Right.
But so it's like split up into there's two storylines going on. That's the cool part about Zero Dawn that I really liked. Is there's like a past storyline. You're not playing in the past, but like figuring out things about the past and how it's led to
kind of like Haunting of Hill House in a way.
Yes,
like
kind
where
of.
you're finding out things about the past.
So you have like the storyline of finding out what went on in the past, and how it led to what's going on now, and then what's going on now. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two final bosses.
Oh, that's cool.
The first one is cool. The first one is a guy who you're actually like fighting.
Uh-huh.
It is a little anticlimactic though, because he kind of just feels like another enemy. He just has a lot of health.
Oh.
Overall, maybe the second one improves it, but I wanted there to be like a cool boss fight. Like even, I know Breath of the Wild is kind of weird because it like has like the extra boss fight, which is basically just a victory lap.
Yeah.
For beating Ganon, but like, for me, Ganon, Jesus Christ. What are they doing? Running a marathon?
Everybody's going upstairs.
I don't know if they can hear it.
I think everybody's going upstairs.
So, sorry, what were we talking about?
It's Horizon Zero Dawn, the final boss.
Yeah, but there's something specific about guns. I feel like that was gonna say.
The one guy just felt like a normal enemy.
Okay, he felt like a normal enemy. The other boss was just sat there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just seemed like it was gonna be so epic. Oh, we're talking about Ganon.
Ganon, that's it. Yeah.
In my opinion, I haven't played through like a lot of games all the way to the end.
Mm.
Two really great bosses though, Doc Ock in Spider-Man PS4. Like that's a final villain. Like during that fight, it's like, yes, this is the final fight. I'm gonna beat him and beat the game. Ganon felt that way too. It's like, I made it here. I thought Ganon was really hard too. It was really rewarding. But I knew nothing going in about how to beat it.
I thought it was really hard, but I also didn't like. I beat the game within like a few days because I was so obsessed with it.
It took me like years.
I was like, well, yeah, but you were trying to like, you were taking your time and stuff. I just wanted to beat the game. I got all the Divine Beasts and I beat the game. And I thought it was really hard, but I also didn't die while fighting him.
Really? I died like 3 or 4 times.
Well, because I had gotten the Divine Beasts, he'd have health, so that cut it down a lot.
I might not have died, actually. It might have just felt long. I felt, by the end of it, I was like...
It's hard to hit him, is the thing.
Yeah, you can barely do it.
You
have
barely,
to flurry rush.
Yeah, so it takes a long time to beat him, but it's not like difficult, But we're kind of...
Before we get too far, because I feel like we could talk about boss fights.
I would like to request that you would do an old Just Cause style video reviewing...
boss fights?
Reviewing Horizon Zero Dawn.
That
so
could be fun.
I'd
we
like
could
to
splice in clips of my past.
Yeah.
Because I hated the game.
I think you should do that. I think that should be your new project that you should work on in the meantime.
For the people who don't know, I kind of hated Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
For like 3 weeks, and then I started like getting back into it and beating it. But I hope
Go
ahead.
You
know how it's here right now? I hope the sequel keeps going.
Yeah.
Because if I ever purchase a PS5, I'm planning to play the sequel, or if it comes out on PC.
I really want a PlayStation now because of The Last of Us, Horizon,
God of War.
Bloodborne, God of War. Oh, I want to play all. There's so many great games I would love to play that are on that aren't on PC. PlayStation gets more.
Well, The Last of Us is about to come out on PC.
The first one, the second one isn't though.
The second one's gonna be a while till it comes out on PC, probably.
I love the show, by the way. I started watching it.
We need to save that for another time.
Do we?
Talking about The Last of Us. We can talk about it off the podcast.
Yeah, we can talk about it off the podcast.
We'll
I haven't
talk about
finished
it on the
either.
podcast a different.
So,
when you finish it, let's talk about it on the podcast. For now, let's rank 5 minutes at Frankie's.
Yeah, we kind of went off on a tangent. For someone who doesn't like small talk, we sure talked quite a bit. But
was that like trying to be mean?
It was trying to be like funny, but it came out as mean. I apologize.
Hey, sure talk a lot.
No, I meant like you really played.
Enjoyed it. Okay.
All right, so
for Five Nights at Freddy's.
So this is Five Nights at Freddy's 1, the first Freddy. Where do we put
original Freddy? I am willing to put him.
I think he's
B tier.
B.
Okay, we agree.
Yeah. First one.
I feel like he.
Starting off strong.
I don't think he's that creepy. We're based on like just general.
Just general enjoyability, like how much you enjoy the character.
I feel like he wasn't that scary. I thought in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, like Chica and Foxy were more scary than Freddy.
Yeah.
Freddy was threatening, but didn't really scare me.
Actually, no. I disagree with that. I think he was actually probably the scarier one. When you played it for the first time.
The first time he comes after you, because he doesn't come out till like night 4, right?
He doesn't come out until night 3, but all you see is his eyes right up until he jump scares you.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty scary.
Or when he's in that one camera where he's staring right into your soul.
I don't know. I feel like he should be higher because he's like started it all, but
there are other Freddys that are better. I feel like.
Agreed. Is this
Golden Freddy? First Golden Freddy.
This is Golden Freddy that sits in your office?
Wait, that's from Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The other one is from FNaF 1.
So this is Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say C tier.
I feel like it was a good. I would put it in B though, because I feel like it was a good return for Golden Freddy.
I disagree though. I think he went from like. I think the original Golden Freddy is an S tier.
Me too.
Because just of the creepiness
We can do that
factor.
now.
Yeah, we can just do that now. The creepiness factor of having this.
Well, it feels like your game broke.
Right.
Like
this random
Yeah.
fucking animatronic just shows up, and when it jump scares you,
Yeah.
it like.
okay, yeah, maybe.
But
he's
the
not
thing is,
upset.
But the thing is, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, it's a normal animatronic. Like it's an actual animatronic in the
No,
game.
it's still rare for Golden Freddy to show up.
No, it's not. He's in the custom night like thing. You can adjust his AI.
Okay, yeah, that kind of takes some of the mystery out of it. I feel like for the lore, though, I mean, it's the same Golden Freddy.
We're putting the first Golden Freddy in S though. Like this is in relation to the first one. I feel like.
All
like
right,
how
we can
much
put
it-
it in C.
I think
I'm willing
C
to
is.
do
I
that.
think C is fair for it. Original
A.
OG Foxy.
I think he's A.
I agree. I think so too. I think he's
Like-
the creepiest of the original four. I'd say.
I thought so. This was the one that like made me like drop my. I played on my tablet.
Well, the one time that one's like frame where he's like walking out of his office and he's staring at you and he's just
That's just scary.
it's
And when
straight up
he's the
scary.
only one you see move on the camera because you see him run down the hallway. It
Yeah.
feels uncanny because the whole game you're used to seeing like them just
Still
be still,
enemies, yeah.
and then all of a sudden you just see coming
Right.
towards you.
And then knocking on the door. He's also like the most difficult animatronic to handle because
Yeah,
if he knocks on your door, he makes you lose power each knock, and that's like a big.
it's a
thing.
good mechanic.
Yeah.
Withered Chica. I love Withered Chica. I'm willing to put Withered Chica in A or S. Withered Chica is like
Okay, so
it's just a really good design. Look at those teeth.
before we continue, are we saying like certain like if we put Withered Chica at the beginning of A, is that like the
Yeah, we'll say that's different.
Okay.
Like, the
Because
beginning
I
of
know
A
some
is
people that
better.
don't do that. Because like Game Grumps, I watch their tier
Yeah.
lists and they don't do that. I'll put Chica, Withered Chica in A, but I want it to be at the bottom of A.
Unless there's something.
Unless there's something worse.
For now.
For now, because I think she's probably.
I thought it was terrifying. The no hands.
The no hands, but you don't ever see her hands half the time. Is the thing.
That's true.
So
I remember being really scared when
the character itself is actually really scary.
I
but
feel
you
like
don't
the
see her
design.
in
I feel like the
game.
design is so good.
The design is really, really good. All the Withered animatronics have really, really great designs.
Oh my god, yeah.
But the
Okay, wait. Can we put Withered Bonnie in S tier right now?
yes, we can actually
Because Withered Bonnie
let's
is
put that
S tier.
actually above. No,
I think we'll put it here for now.
Yeah,
We can change our mind.
It is the best.
The Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer, when it's sitting against the wall, is
Yeah.
so like dramatic and creepy.
Yeah.
With the like phone guy talking over it, and the design is so good, like missing the top half. It's
Yeah,
so fucking
I know.
creepy.
It is so creepy, and when it like actually comes into your office, doesn't it like reach down?
The
to,
first
like,
time,
this-
yeah. I think that's Freddy.
Actually, yes, that is Withered Freddy, but still, it's still scary. It's still fucking terrifying.
Okay.
So that's Shadow Bonnie.
That was like
That shows up in your office.
it's like the Golden Freddy of Five Nights at
yeah,
Freddy's
but
2.
it's worse. I actually would put it in
I'd put
B. I'd put it in B.
I put it in C.
Let's put it at the bottom of B.
Okay. I'm not a fan. I think it's stupid. There's no explanation for it. It's just like
There's no explanation for it, but I also think that it has the same shock factor as the original.
yeah, because
Golden
it's kind of
Freddy.
like
Because like
Yeah.
when you're like I recently rewatched Markiplier's FNaF videos.
I kind of want to do that soon. I haven't watched.
I did it while I slept. I like watched all of them. Like I put them on and just like as I was sleeping and went through my day, I just kept it on. But the when Shadow Bonnie appeared in his office, I actually think it was in the revisited video he did. He saw it and he freaked out because he didn't know what the hell it was.
Because he didn't see it the first time.
He didn't see it the
It's
first
funny.
time. And when you do see it, it's like fucking terrifying because you have all this other shit going on and all of a sudden there's this
Yeah.
big like dark bunny just standing above you and it's creepy. OG Bonnie.
I'm A.
I'm B.
Bottom of A or bottom of.
Top of B.
Okay.
Because I think he's better than Freddy.
I love the original Bonnie. I'm just.
I think the original Bonnie's good, but the thing is his creepiness wears off very.
Well, yeah,
very
he's like the
quickly.
tutorial.
He's like the
of-
tutorial one. I think he's great, but he wears off on
Yeah.
me very quickly.
Alright.
OG Chica, D.
D.
Oh wait,
How about C?
C.
I
of
say C.
Top of C.
But I like. No, I don't. I don't think I like Chica more than Freddy. I think Chica's creepy, but not that creepy.
Okay. Then we can reverse it then. Or are you saying like?
No, I'm saying I'm happy where it is.
Okay.
I don't
Phone
think
guy.
Chica's that. I like Chica as a whole, but original Chica's like. I used to call her Ducky.
she is scary. Like in the first game. I just want to see what we have here. Okay.
We've got a ways to go.
I know. So we have Phone Guy up next.
Oh,
But, but does this count the like Phone Guy from FNaF 3 as well?
maybe that's what the tape recorder is.
No, that's from FNaF
That's
6.
Yes.
That's Henry, which is like
yeah, that's different.
we'll
I
get
know
to
that's
him.
different.
But
Okay.
I think we'll just lump the FNaF 3 Phone Guy along with him.
Just
I
like the
guess.
character phone guy. I think S.
A. I think he wears off.
He's so funny.
He's funny, but like actually I'll put him in S. Put him in the bottom of S.
I'd say the bottom of S. 'Cause it's phone guy.
It's Phone Guy, and I think I'm a little bit.
The voice is so good too. It's like I love the voice.
Actually, can we put it at the top of A because we don't have something for FNaF 3 Phone Guy, and I think that FNaF 3 Phone Guy deserves lower than.
Really, I love FNaF 3 phone guy.
I don't. I think he's funny, but he's like too.
He takes you out of it a little bit.
Yeah, that's the thing, and like it's not Scott Cawthon, I don't think. So it
No.
like is different.
All right, Toy Freddy.
All the toy animatronics I like could take or leave.
I would put Toy Bonnie higher, but Toy Freddy I would put.
I would put Toy Freddy above. Bonnie is my least favorite one because
Okay.
it just is not creepy at all. Like
I like it. I love the design of it.
I think it's a great design, but it's not like it doesn't fit in the game. I don't think. Toy Freddy,
It should have the black eyes, like because the other.
he doesn't have it. That's the thing. He never has that in the game.
I think he's top of C
Okay.
or bottom of B.
Bottom of B. I think he's pretty good. I think he's actually better than. He's better than Bonnie, I think, because he is. When he actually gets into your office, he's terrifying. Cause like
He stands there too.
no, he stands there. He's huge when he's in your office. He
Yeah.
doesn't look that big until he's in your office. And then
That's
he's
another thing. Bonnie's when you're getting scared by isn't that bad. He like floats by you.
Yeah, that's the
It's
thing.
kind of stupid.
I think he's.
Top
I
of
think.
C.
Yeah, but even that's like a little bit high for me. But I'll concede.
I'll allow it.
Toy Chica, better, just above Toy Freddy, I'd say.
I would want to put it below Toy Freddy.
Really?
I don't like Toy Chica. I hate the way it looks.
Actually, yeah. See, the thing is,
It
it's
has the
creepy.
memes.
It's creepy, but the smile is not. It like takes you out of it, kind of a little bit. Like,
I
takes you out of
don't.
the
I don't think
creepiness.
it's that creepy.
Hmm.
I think it just looks stupid and bad. It doesn't have a bill. It's a duck with no bill.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Alright.
we'll leave it there.
Mangle, A. I think Mangle deserves an A.
Yeah, Mangle's cool as hell,
Yeah,
and he doesn't get enough cred.
yeah. I'd put him above Wither Chica, actually. Well,
I wouldn't.
no, I disagree, actually. Balloon Boy put in fucking E. Put Balloon Boy. Actually, why do we have an E?
Hello.
Get rid of E.
Why?
We don't need an E. There's
I
not
want to
an
put
E.
him in E though.
Okay.
I want to put him in D. He's not A tier.
Well, E is like E doesn't need to exist is the thing. There's no E letter grade. Balloon Boy.
Balloon boy.
Below.
I'll just make this Balloon Boy tier.
Actually, yes. And you know why? That makes perfect sense because there's like 5 different Balloon Boy characters, and like put it like below F. Put it like below F.
Okay, yeah, because it's different.
Because I actually really hate the design of Balloon Boy.
I don't want to say it's worse than F, but it's its own tier,
It's its own
and
tier.
it's basically E.
The Phantom Balloon Boy doesn't count. These two is what I was talking about.
Ugh.
No, this doesn't count either. Where's Nightmare Balloon Boy? Is Nightmare Balloon Boy not on here? Oh, I guess he's not. Oh, yes, he is. Here he
Wait.
is.
Nightmare Balloon Boy doesn't. Nightmare Balloon Boy's really good,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say A.
Bottom of A.
Bottom of A. Okay. I think
Balloon
I
Boy
think
tier
those
is for
those
these
those
ones.
yeah those three,
I don't like them.
those three in particular. BB, JJ, and fucking
We're gonna get
DD.
hate for this,
DD.
too.
We are.
I think so. I think people love Balloon Boy. And
I think
his
people don't like.
variations.
I think that it's. I think. It's
It's annoying.
It's a great consistent design, but it doesn't need to be every human animatronics design, you know? And it like looks weird. It like
I just feel like it was overdone as
it was overdone with JJ, honestly.
And then when they had the new game where these things were like floating in the air, that's stupid. Or like
Yeah.
walking by, I don't like it.
Oh, and it kind of seems like FNaF World kind of took their aesthetic and like just made it a
the
game.
whole game.
That's
So that's
what I don't
Balloon Boy
like.
tier.
Yeah.
Okay, the puppet S.
S, totally. Above Bonnie, yeah. Yeah.
Does this also count as the crying child,
No.
or is that something else?
That's not.
I'm actually surprised that
The Crying Child is not.
I'm surprised they don't have like. Well, I guess they have Springtrap.
They have Michael. Oh, but Michael's more important.
Oh, some of these are just. What is this? Big cassette tape.
That is from. FNAF VR.
Okay. There's enough. I felt like.
The Crying Child. If we had the Crying Child here, where would you put it? I don't think he's here, but
If we had the crying child, I would put it in A.
I'd say A
Well,
as well.
are we counting? Are you saying crying child like Five Nights at Freddy's 4?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd put it in A.
but the puppet does not. It's a different character.
Yeah,
Because-
but the puppet's S.
Yeah,
Okay, Withered Freddy.
Withered Freddy. I think
He's the one who
A.
reaches for you.
Yeah, I think he's A.
He's definitely above Bonnie.
He's like
Or
it's
above
like weird.
this
It's
thing.
weird because he's like the same thing as like the OG Freddy, but
I think the
he's-
design's way better.
He's so much. It's so much better design.
There's like the face being a little bit longer and less like jutted out.
Yeah,
It's a little bit creepier.
a little less teddy bearish and more.
I think he
like,
found his stride in Five Nights at Freddy's too.
I
with
think
the
so
design
too. I think
specifically.
so too. Well,
I think that-
3 is also very good designs.
Really, the 3 sucks. in my
We'll get
opinion.
to that in a second.
Yeah, we're about to get there. Withered Foxy doesn't even come into your room. He just jumps at you, right?
Yeah, and that sucks
I think
because
he's
the
top of
design's
C.
really good. Yeah, top of C is a good.
Which is gonna be. Oh, it actually worked.
All right, Phantom Freddy.
Is he? He's like.
D.
He's like Ghost Bonnie, right?
Kind of, but he doesn't even show up in your office. He shows up in one of the cameras.
Oh yeah, he's in like the room with the withered ones. He's
Yeah.
a cool little.
He's cool, but he's not that cool. A D, I'd say.
Can you put him bottom C?
Sure.
I like him a little more than you, I think.
Endo, I really like Endo. I think he should go in C. Like,
I think he should go in B.
really? Okay.
I think it's cool to
Bottom
see
of
him.
B.
That's like he was only in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, right? He just kind of shows up,
Yeah.
and he's in the thing in Five Nights at Freddy's 1,
Right.
The Office.
I would like to.
I wish they used him more though.
I would like to say now that we should create a rule where if one of us wants some, like, we each get one free S.
One free.
One free S and one free F.
All right.
And that way,
That's fair.
any character that we can like really, really love,
Okay.
we can put in one of those. Springtrap is
S.
okay. I'm glad you agree, so I don't have to use it. No, because Springtrap, I think.
Oh my God! Those pictures of him like trying to reach out of the suit.
Yeah.
Though-
Can we actually? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to pull up those pictures.
Yeah. Let's do that. You
Springtrap.
also can't use that picture in the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the pictures. Not that one. The one next to it. But
Yeah, but that's one. I'm trying to look for those specific ones.
there it is.
This popped up when you died, sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and when this popped up, I freaked
There's
out.
another one. Hang on. Springtrap death photos. Put that in the search bar.
Also, his death is so good. It's so like ironic and perfect.
Oh yeah,
For
the
the
character
story.
itself is amazing. That one. That's the one that fucking freaked. No, not.
I'm gonna be back.
But
This one?
That one is the one that
Yep,
freaked
that
me
was
out
the
when
one.
I was younger because you can see his fucking face.
Wasn't there's that one trailer too where it started zooming in on his death? I think it was the Five Nights at Freddy's 3 trailer. that
Yes.
zoomed in on him dying.
Yep.
That one's kind of creepy too. Dead by Daylight, Springtrap, that'd be really cool actually.
That's a character that I've really wanted in that game.
Anyways, Springtrap is just very cool and very scary.
He's an amazing character. I love him so much.
The fact that it's a guy who's like killed himself.
I think he's my favorite animatronic.
At the end of, is it 5 at the end where he's like, it ends with a cutscene of like, I'm gonna come find you.
Yeah,
and
it's
Springtrap leans forward.
Yeah, Michael.
That was when I like saw that the first time. I think it was when Markiplier beat the game and I was watching it. My jaw dropped to the floor.
I remember.
I was like, what a moment.
Sister Location was like my.
I love Sister Location.
I love Sister Location.
The
too.
gameplay's not great, but the story and like the design, it's so like a movie and so good.
Yeah, it's not a great
I love
FNaF game, but it's a great game.
Yeah.
But the thing is I remember when that cutscene like first got discovered, and people were like, "Oh my God, no way, Springtrap's still alive!" Because up until that point, we didn't know whether he was still alive or not. And it was super cool, and he was my favorite animatronic, I think.
It was a good reveal too, and it was just like, it was such a good setup for Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
It was.
Although, if I'm honest, I still don't really understand the lore of the whole thing.
I'll have to explain it to you after this.
I don't want that.
I think you want that. I think you're gonna do that.
I'm happy watching a video about it like tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe
we'll have to make a video on.
I have a request.
What?
Can we make a Phantom animatronics tier?
Yes. Yeah, because we've already rated all of their.
And I personally
designs,
think I think the Phantom animatronic designs are all terrible.
Whoa! Whoa! Are you fucking serious?
I am serious. They just took old models and made them green and gross.
The designs aren't that great. I'll concede there, but their inclusion in the game is like crazy. I love
their inclusion in the game is good, but I thought it got boring.
It got annoying more than anything.
Right,
But like that's kind of the point.
I just didn't think they were scary either when they would jump scare you.
I thought they're scary.
Really?
I think Chico and Foxy are the most terrifying ones to me. Balloon Boy and Freddy are not scary.
Every time they jump scared,
Chico
I was
and
just
Freddy.
like, ugh.
So you
Kinda
create a new tier for them, I guess.
Actually, I feel like we should rank them now that we've had this discussion.
No. Because they do
No.
deserve to be at a row below. Don't delete F.
Okay, so in my opinion, I think I can see your point. They're not all bad. I think it's a little bit lazy though. I think they could have done something
on a lore
else.
standpoint, it makes sense. Like he did it because of the lore.
Right, because they're like ghosts, right?
They're ghosts, and you wanted to make sure that people knew which specific.
I'm willing to put this
animatronics
one
were.
like in A though, because that's really cool.
Yes, and that's actually like a real animatronic too. Like don't put it in A. Put it in like B. Because like it doesn't deserve. Yeah, right there. Because
This is where you belong.
because like you can see it in the hallway. It's the only It's the only.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
It's the only other It's the only Phantom that has a physical form that you know of.
These ones I feel like just jump scare you, and
Right.
I think it loses its charm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now FNaF 4.
What are your thoughts in general about Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and the characters?
I love the animatronic designs, for one. I don't like playing the game, but it is one of my favorites of the games because it's just too scary for me. Like I get like actually freaked out by it because it's in a bedroom.
I haven't played it since it came out. I think I could handle it now, but the fact that you had to tune your ears in to hear that and then get jump scared.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
the thing.
It's a really cool idea because you're bringing yourself into it,
Right.
and then it like doubles the scare for me.
It doubles the scare, and that's the problem for me. That's why I don't really play it. I was going to go through all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games again, but
I kind of want to do that. That sounds fun.
I was going to make a video on each one, then I decided not to.
But let's go one by one.
So, Nightmare Freddy and the Freddles.
The Freddles are the only thing that I don't love.
I think this is our first D.
Okay, I could put it in D.
Only because you never see him.
I think
You always get the freckles before you get
Yeah.
jump scared by him.
I think that Withered Chica does a better job of the I have lots of teeth and it's scary
Yeah.
than these, because these are just like, I think they start to get funny.
With
Like-
I disagree. I think Nightmare and Nightmare Fredbear are terrifying.
I think they're scary, but for me it's like, okay, we get it.
Okay.
Teeth.
Let
Scary
me
teeth.
let me take over the tier list for a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna lean back.
Well, you can still like participate, but
I'm gonna participate, but from back here.
I wish I could like. Can I like zoom out just a tiny bit so we can see the?
I don't think so. Because remember, it didn't.
If I do like,
I think we should just leave it. I think we should just leave it.
what the? Why can't I just? Fuck you. Fuck you. All right.
Okay.
I just wanted to like so I could see all of the tiers with the animatronics I'm looking at.
Okay.
Nightmare Bonnie.
I would put Bonnie in. Wait, let me look at her. Him. Her. She, they. I'd put it above original Bonnie.
Okay.
Like top
Like
of
here.
Yeah.
Nightmare Chica, I'd put below.
I think
normal
Withered
Freddy.
What I'm saying is I think Withered Chica is better than Nightmare Chica.
Yes, I think it should
It
go
does the
below.
concept better.
I think it should go below normal Freddy, like the FNaF
Yes.
1 Freddy.
I would put it above FNaF. I'd put it above Bonnie, but below Bonnie.
Below Bonnie.
Below Bonnie, but above Bonnie.
Oh, okay. Foxy is terrifying.
That's cool.
I put him
at the
in
bottom
A.
of A.
Yeah.
I put it above Blue.
Me too.
Boy.
I think.
I hate how it pops in your face and just goes. Urgh. It's so scary.
We need to do this.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't
I
dislike
dropped
their designs. I would still put them pretty high.
Well, no, here. That's why I'm showing you this. Nightmare Fredbear in hallway.
I mean, that's some of the most iconic Five Nights at Freddy's imagery.
But look at this shit. Tell me this isn't terrifying.
No, I mean, it's terrifying.
Look at this shit.
I know, it's so giant, too.
I know. And like, oh my god.
Look at that picture right there of
This-
it, like, in the hallway.
This
The
one?
fan-made one to the left.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about how, the size of it is the thing. This is creepy too. But I think that it deserves A, at least.
I'd put it above Foxy.
Okay.
Nightmare Foxy.
Oh. Nightmare Foxy? Ooh. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. I'll concede.
Because I feel like,
I think it's the best of the ones we've done so far.
as much as it is scary, I think it's a tiny bit goofy.
Okay. I'd like to use my one free S on Nightmare.
Okay.
Because
Nightmare's creepy as hell.
unless you were already going to put it in S.
I wasn't, but I'm okay with it being in there. As long as, yeah, I kind of want it to be at the bottom.
But it's... if we use one of our S's, it goes at the bottom. If we use one of our F's, it goes at the top. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if we... But Nightmare is on the same level as normal Golden Freddy for me. Because I think at the beginning of the night, it's normal Nightmare Fredbear. And then it changes halfway through to Nightmare. Which is already pretty scary, because you know what the fuck's going on.
I had a nightmare last night.
We'll talk about that after.
It was scary.
But Nightmare as like an animatronic is like terrifying for me. And like...
Thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's this much is just making me think so much about like the lore.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. It's... Nightmare, I don't even think Nightmare is in the lore, really.
No, he's just like part of that dream or whatever.
Yeah.
Or wasn't it a simulation that his dad set up?
It's stupider than that. So there's these like little round... Remember in like Sister Location?
Yeah, the little disc.
The little disc
yes.
things? Those are like sound discs and they like make you hallucinate. And that's what
Yeah.
those are. Did you ever read the books?
No. I read The Silver Eyes and I thought it was great.
All of the twisted animatronics in the Silver Eyes series, though, it's the same thing, the same kind of like concept.
I think the concepts of the book are true to the series, but like the lore of the books isn't. If I remember correctly. Because they're technically like different universes, right?
Yeah, kind of.
So confusing.
Can't really see the animatronics still, but it's fine. Yeah, I think Nightmare deserves.
Yeah, he deserves to be there. How
Um,
about this little runt?
I think he's the worst of this game. I'd put him below FNaF 1 Freddy.
I'd put him.
Or maybe above FNaF.
Okay, well, he's scary though. Playing that minigame is scary.
Playing the minigame is scary, but he himself is not scary. His design is goofy. Like,
Yeah, when you get jump scared by it, you don't.
Balloon Boy is so much of a better like scare factor.
I'm willing to put it. I mean, I think it deserves to be lower than just below Freddy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You think at the bottom of B? I think he's better than the puppet and Shadow Bonnie.
Okay, yeah. Put him below original Freddy.
Okay.
These ones I think are goofy too.
I think these are. I almost want to make a new category for them, but I also
I think
don't.
they belong in D.
I think so too. No. Yeah, because they're kind of on the same. They're kind of on the same like plane.
Those are from like the Halloween update, right?
They're from the Halloween update, and they're like, they don't add anything to the game. They don't like change anything. It's just weird. Nightmare Mangle, on the other hand, I would put at the top of C or at the bottom of B.
Top of C.
Because I think it's the same thing. It's just
Bottom of B.
Really?
It doesn't really matter right now, but I think it might later.
I think that it's one of those animatronics. It does the same thing as the Jack-o'-lantern animatronics, but they like. It does it better.
It's a better design. I think.
Nightmare I think it should go at the bottom of A. 'Cause it's a really good.
It's creepy looking, good design.
Yeah, in this game in
Oh,
particular.
I love how like Slender Man-y it looks too.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'd put it above Balloon Boy.
You think? See, the thing is, it is done injustice in the other games in the series. Like Ultimate Custom Night, it is terrible. It is like the worst thing in the game.
In a good way though.
No, in a bad way.
Oh.
Because its mechanic. Have you ever played Ultimate Custom Night?
Yeah, but I haven't enjoyed it because there's just too much.
I love that game, but what his mechanic is that you can't put your mouse over him. Like you have to avoid moving your mouse over top of him.
That sounds so frustrating.
It is frustrating, and his jump scare just sucks. It's just a picture of him. And like in FNaF, it's the same jump scare as in FNaF 4, but in FNaF 4 it works better because of like just the atmosphere, you know.
Yes.
Lolbit D.
Top
of D. This we're moving on to Sister Location now.
Yeah, I didn't know this was in Sister Location. It's in the ending.
It's in that like weird like
the ending that's actually like a Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Yeah.
Which is like what Ultimate Custom Night.
It's like the custom night, but it's not a custom night. It's like weird.
I'd put it in D. It's just as annoying.
I think I'd put it in the top of D because it is in other games and it's done better in other games.
Can we put Nightmare? No, I'm happy with this.
Okay. Yendo F. I think it's our first F animatronic.
I don't know why. He looks silly though. He kind of looks like he has a mustache.
Do you agree?
I don't even remember him.
He's in the same thing. It's just that he has no. It's the only time you ever see him ever. I think that he's in Ultimate Custom Night, but I'm not sure. But he's just a terrible animatronic.
He kind of looks stupid anyway.
He's just stupid.
Okay, the keypad.
That's hand unit. It's not the keypad. It's the hand unit. Like the guy. You know the guy I'm talking about?
I know. I'm saying I think it's good.
I think he's great. I think he's better than Phone Guy.
I'd put him in S tier. Bottom.
I'll agree with that.
Exotic Butters.
I think in Sister Location in particular.
The vibe is perfect.
In Sister Location in particular, he's done really well. In the games after that, he's. But like in Sister Location has done really well.
Is he in other games? I thought he was only in Sister Location.
He's in all of them after Sister Location, I think.
When's he in 6?
There's cutscenes where he's like where it's like, you are the new face of Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, is that him?
That's him. It's the same voice, and
I think it's great though.
I think he's also in Security Breach.
The jokes get old now when you watch them, but like the first time seeing that in Sister Location, those jokes are all so good.
Right. It's worth noting that none of the Security Breach animatronics are here. I didn't notice that until just now. But it's fine. We'll just rank them at the end.
Yeah.
There aren't that many of them anyway.
Okay, Baby.
Baby. Oh.
I want to put Baby in A.
I'll put her in A. Bottom or like middle or what?
I would put Baby above maybe Withered Freddy.
Yeah. I'd put her above Mangle.
Okay, yeah.
She's a good character.
Well, she has a character.
That's the thing.
Like, she's not just an animatronic too, do you want me to take over?
No. Yeah. Just because the only reason I did FNaF 4 is because I like knew that game probably better than you.
I love Sister Location.
Yeah.
I love FNaF 4 too.
6 is my game too. I love 6.
6 is so good.
6 is my favorite, but
I just love how it has a plot.
Yeah.
Ballora.
Scroll up one. There you go. Ballora.
B for Ballora.
Yeah, I agree. I think B.
Ugh. She looks
actually
weird in the
top
picture.
of C. Put it in top of C.
Top of C.
I don't like Ballora that much.
I like Ballora.
She has no relevance to
cool.
the lore.
Can we put her? Can we put her here?
Above Mangle, Phantom Mangle, or Nightmare Mangle.
I want to.
Okay.
I like when. I think it's really cool when you're going through that hallway and she's like dancing around the music. That's
Did
cool.
you know that scene is scripted?
Yes. It's cool though.
When you, as soon as you see, stop scrolling around so much.
Sorry.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I forgot that we have to. You might want to zoom out one.
Okay, we can zoom out one because we're filling up the screen.
Yeah.
Let's make sure it still looks good.
It looks fine.
It's fine. I think I remember hearing that.
Yeah, when she spins in front of you as you're walking, that if you stop there, you'll be fine. You just have to you can't run. You have to walk the whole time.
Yeah, I still think it's good though.
I think it's good if it's the first time you're ever playing.
Yeah, I just think it's a cool sequence.
It's kind of cool. I think Foxy's is better though. Stop scrolling. You want to see the whole thing.
Okay, so you want them to see the tier list.
I want them to see the tier list and at least the first row of characters.
Alright, so Fun Boy Fox. Fun whatever.
Maybe I should take over.
Fun bitch.
I really like him. I think
like
top of B or bottom of A.
I wouldn't put him in A. But I wouldn't put him better than Nightmare Bonnie.
Okay.
I'd put him here.
Okay. I think his sequence is really his
That's with the repair, right?
The repair and the one where you're in the power generator thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, and you're looking at the things and he has.
Yeah, it's like the most Five Nights at Freddy's sequence in the game.
Yeah.
Besides the actual Five Nights at Freddy's sequence, I think it's really cool and how you have to interact with Bon Bon and stuff too. It's cool.
I don't think the Funtime animatronics are that creepy, but
they're not creepy, but they're great designs.
I think they're just done pretty well.
Yeah.
Foxy.
Foxy is worse than Freddy, than Funtime Freddy. Yeah.
I would go
there.
here.
Yeah, I'd go there. Ennard, I really don't like Ennard.
I might use my S tier for Ennard.
Okay.
Ennard's so freaking cool. Because that's, he jumps inside that guy, too.
Michael, yeah.
And he's well, I like that. I like that he's actually a character.
He's not, though. He's the combination of Baby. He's the combination of all the other characters.
I think that's cool.
See, I don't. I think that's like stupid.
I think it's a little bit like cool that it's like, okay, we're gonna get revenge.
I get it. I just think
Because
that I think it would have worked better if all the animatronics stayed separate rather than.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't played Ennard Knight. Maybe Ennard Knight would change my mind.
Doesn't he end up? He shows up at the end of FNaF 6, right? Not him, but like whatever.
Molten Freddy does. Molten Freddy is the Ennard.
Molten Freddy is him, right?
Yes.
Because it's like
But Molten Freddy is like 10 times better as a character.
Is Molten Freddy on here?
Yes.
Shit.
We'll get to them.
I was lumping them together, and now I don't know if I want Ennard in S tier.
He's only Molten Freddy in FNaF 6.
Yeah, I know.
All of FNaF 5.
But that's the cool part.
Right, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't like Ennard.
Is Baby part of that too? Are they both like from Ennard?
Yes.
I want to put it in A tier though, at least.
Okay.
Can it be here?
Sure.
Okay. I'm glad we came to an agreement. I hate.
Well,
these.
I'm not necessarily agreeing, but I'm
You're
allowing you to do it, and I won't count it as one of your S's. But I don't really like Ennard that much.
So, I hate this. I would put this in F tier.
I agree.
I understand other people feel differently.
Electrobab is the same thing. They're technically two different.
I think they look stupid and they're not scary.
Yeah, I agree.
I like the puppet.
If they showed up in the vents sequence, that would have been better. That's the one thing about FNaF, about Sister Location that I hate. None of the vents have any jump scares in them.
Yeah, when they kind of should.
Yeah.
All right, how about Fun Boy's hand puppet?
C or D.
Okay, I want to put him like here though.
Okay, and then Bonnet go better. Like
I'd put Bonnet down here.
I put her in D, bottom of D.
I don't. That's the one that walks across the screen, right?
Yeah, her existence doesn't make sense, so I don't really like her.
I don't like these things.
They're
cool when they're crawling like in your head.
That's although cool. I also kind of hate them for that because that is like the most frustrating sequence of the entire game.
It is frustrating.
So C, top of C maybe, or like middle of C. Because they're not better than Withered Foxy. Put them above Bonnie and below Withered Foxy. Ooh.
I think here.
Ooh.
I think. Well.
Should we are we
here?
Kind of rethinking
some of our earlier decisions.
I'm rethinking Toy Bonnie. I think it should go in D.
I want to leave Toy Bonnie.
Can we at least put it below regular Chica?
Sure. Can this be it?
Sure. Move Withered Foxy up one. I think it deserves. The design alone is good enough to put it in
Okay,
D.
true.
Now Scrap Baby. Unless you want to rethink some of the other points of our list.
Let's look.
Alright.
It's like the halfway point. Let's reflect. Also, what are these? Can these?
They're in the VR. Well, we'll get to them.
Okay.
We'll get to them.
I played the VR.
Put them in Balloon Boy tier.
Okay.
They're kind of in the same like category.
They just look stupid in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty happy actually with this.
I am so far as well. Yeah. Let's keep going with Scrap Baby.
Is Scrap Baby S? Or like A?
A, I'd say. I think she's really cool. You're mostly going off of the design.
The concept.
The designs here, yeah.
I think just the concept of this character in Molten Freddy is really cool.
That's fair.
Like the fact that it's the animatronics.
Molten Freddy, I don't know.
Molten Freddy's design is not as cool as Baby's.
I think it should go in S, though. Because I honestly, I like it more than... I like the design more than Scrap Baby.
I'm willing to put it here to compromise.
Okay, we can do that. I'd like to use my F on Afton.
On Purple Guy?
No. Sorry, this character's name is called Afton in Ultimate Custom Night. It's Scrap Trap is how most people call him.
What is that?
It's Springtrap, but poorly here.
But with a bad design.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you. Have you seen his design in full? Probably.
Yeah, I think it's not as scary. What is he lore wise?
He's just Springtrap. That's why I hate it.
Just like a redesign of Springtrap?
Yeah, there's no reason for him to be redesigned though. Look how goofy he looks.
Yeah, why didn't they just use Springtrap?
Exactly. Like original Springtrap was peak design, and like so that would have been cool if they did that. But
Damn, that is terrifying.
Look at his teeth.
Buck teeth.
Like buck teeth. Oh my god! I didn't even notice the human like under like.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too stylized almost. The
Well,
original.
It's very cartoony. I think this is a result of Five Nights at Freddy's becoming more child friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But still.
But lore wise,
It's just Springtrap.
but for
But like.
the purpose of Ultimate Custom Night.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a purpose for. Sorry. My bad. He originally shows up in FNaF 6 as one of the animatronics that sits across the desk from you. But his design makes no sense. There's no reason for him to be redesigned. It just doesn't, like...
So that is... Purple Guy, though.
Yes. And so is Springtrap.
Yes. I feel like the fact that that's him who gets killed at the end of FNaF 6 is dramatic, but there's no point redesigning it.
There was no point redesigning it. Because, like, at the end of Sister Location, that cutscene, he's not redesigned. It's the same design as
There's
FNaF
not
3.
really a reason.
There's no reason for it. And it's stupid, and it looks stupid, and it's not scary. And it's...
To be fair, it looks a little bit better in Sister Location, or in FNaF 6 than it does in...
Yes. No. It looks fine. If it was just that as the original animatronic, it would be okay. It would still look goofy, but it would just, like...
Want to look at it? Because this is the only time you see it, is when it's across the desk from you here. And it doesn't look as bad.
No, that's a great design.
And for that, it's believable that that's Springtrap, just like more destroyed.
I think I used that for a thumbnail.
Yeah, we did.
And it's like, that's cool. And like him sitting in the alleyway is also really cool.
This doesn't look terrible.
That's not
official though.
No.
This is official.
That's official.
And that looks good.
But whenever you see his full face in full lighting, it just looks dumb. And look at the middle one. Like, click on that.
This?
No, the one next to it. That one. That's
in Security Breach.
That's
right?
in Security Breach. And again, there was no reason to redesign.
It looks better than this.
It looks better than that, but it still is not as great as the peak design in the first one. We'll have to like do another like small tier list on the Security Breach ones.
Yeah, there's just. If they just kept it as Springtrap, that would have been just as cool.
Right.
And they could have just made it look like even creepier Springtrap.
Yeah, definitely. All right.
Let's move on.
Yep.
This will remain our Googling tab. Okay, Lefty, right?
Yep. Scroll up one.
Thank you. What is his purpose? He's 6,
He's
right?
the puppet. His like thing is like he's meant to capture the puppet. I like his design. And I like the lore of it, but it's not really well explained in the games very well.
In 6, he's meant to capture the puppet?
Yeah, because do you remember like the lore of 6 very well?
I know that it's the one guy luring everyone
So
there.
yeah, that's the thing. It's Henry, who's
he created them.
Afton's.
They used to be business partners.
Afton's business partner created the FNaF 6 pizzeria to lure all of them in. The last one he needed to lure
and
in
his
was,
son, right?
He didn't know Afton's son.
Afton's son.
But he didn't actually intend for Afton's son to be caught in it. He just realized that.
Yes, because that's in the model. I mean, that monologue...
We'll get to that in a second. Lefty. Where do you want to put Lefty?
A?
Bottom of A or top of B, I'd say. Just for the design alone.
I'd put him above Balloon Boy.
Okay, we can do that.
I think Nightmare Balloon Boy is growing off of me a little bit.
I wouldn't drop him into B, but I do kind of agree.
Because when I first saw it, I was like,
Well, no,
It's the
because
best
in
of
the
Balloon Boy.
hallway, in that minigame,
It's
he's
pretty creepy,
terrifying.
yeah.
He's much scarier than Plush Trap, at least.
Is now when we're going to talk about the monologue? Because this is him.
Yes, that's him.
You should have done that monologue for your audition.
I thought about it, but they would have known it, and they would have been like...
They would have probably found it funny. Right?
They would have found it funny. I did the Drowsy Chaperone
Yeah, that was a good one.
and they really liked that because they knew Drowsy Chaperone. But anyway, can we put it at top of best? Can we agree that this is the best character in the whole game, whole series?
I mean, it's definitely better than Golden Freddy.
I don't think we'll be able to find another character that that tops him.
I mean, he's like the hero of the whole thing. Hero.
I'm gonna say this right now. I won't mention it again, but I will say it right now. Five Nights at Freddy's should have ended with 6.
Yes.
It was the perfect ending.
VR was good too.
VR was good, but
it only existed to be VR.
Right, and they could have taken VR and translated it into a new type of story, but they just brought Afton back.
They ruined it at the very last second too. In Security Breach, by bringing him back.
I mean, Security Breach was kind of shit already, but they really fucked it all up with the ending of Security Breach.
Well, because for me, it's the same thing as the Star Wars sequels, where it just undoes the finale. And I know that maybe that's that opinion where it's you can't undo the good finale, but you can't undo that he did this whole plot to kill him.
I know, it's so stupid. It is
agreed.
But that monologue is one of the best monologues
ever,
I'd say, in all of fiction.
Can we? I have an opinion.
Can we put it? Make a new tier?
Can we do this?
I agree. Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted to put it above. That's so poetic too. I
mean, they're the main characters.
Henry and Afton.
They're the main characters.
They are the main characters. Can we actually, while we're here, we might as well, let's just put fucking Michael not there.
Isn't it the brother?
That's the son of Afton. I'd put him down.
Wait, the guy who scares the little kid?
This is how you play as in a majority of the games. That's the guy who scares the kid and eventually kills him in FNaF 4.
Yes.
He's who you play in most of the games, and he's also the guy who gets entered inside of him.
Because he's looking for his dad the whole time.
Right. He's the guy who had the cutscene sister location. Do you want to put him there, or do you want to put him below Springtrap?
I wish he wasn't represented as this character because it seems so random.
I think he should be below Springtrap.
I mean, you play as him.
You play as him for 3, 4, 5 of the games you play as him. Because FNaF 4 you play as the other kid, and or maybe you do play as him. I don't remember now.
We don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You play as him in a lot of games, so he should be up there.
I like him.
I really don't like him, but you can do what you want. I'll let you. Yeah, that's fair. I'd say that. I think it's overdone.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree more with that. Trash in the game.
This is funny.
I kind of like trash. Is that your S?
This is my S.
Don't put it above fucking. Put it at the bottom of S.
No, I don't want to. Although looking, I don't know if there's any that I want to be my automatic S. What are these? Are these the ones you buy?
Those are the rock stars. Those are in 6.
Okay, yes, I knew that.
Scroll up one.
I'm just looking.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to use my automatic S. But can we put it... I don't know.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I think they're funny.
But it's not better than all these.
I think they're funny enough to earn a position there. If you want to say that's your automatic S though,
okay,
we could just do that. And
I want to put this in F.
You want to put that in F?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know anything about it. I want to put this in A or S though. This will be my automatic S actually.
Okay. No, that's fine. I that's fine. Because I think
love him.
his monologue is really funny. Like his
Yeah.
monologues.
He's my automatic guess, but I don't want these here. They're not that funny.
Like, okay. I
It's
think
hard
that's fair.
to rank. I personally don't like this,
I think we should put the rest
this.
of them in D.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, I played FNaF 6, but never got far enough.
Most of their character is in Ultimate Custom Night.
I don't really like them. I don't like their
I don't really like them
designs.
either. Candy Cadet I put in F. I don't like Candy Cadet. I think it was stupid.
I think it's kind of funny.
If you want to put it in the bottom of D as well.
Can't really remember though, honestly.
It tells you stories about the lore, but that's it.
Okay, so these designs.
Scroll. Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry, I got you.
I really love the designs of these, but they're not used enough. They're not like utilized at all, and that's the problem.
They look kind of like fan art.
That's the thing. The Chica one I want to put in F. I want to put Chica in F.
Okay,
I really
the
hate that
cheeks
Chica design.
Yeah, alright, that can be your F.
I already did my F.
Oh, you did?
But I just was
I'm okay
out
with
that
this
I want to
though.
put in F.
I like this one though. I would put this one.
That one
in
is
B.
the one with the most character because he's in Ultimate Custom Night. He's in your office and he's the one who asks for coins.
I'd put it in B.
I agree.
I just don't want these to even be on the tier list. Can this be with Balloon Boy?
Yes, we can do that. We'll just put Goofy.
Because it's kind of bothering me for some reason.
Goofy. You can put Old Man
Goofy.
Consequences there too.
I want Old Man Consequence to be like top of A.
Okay.
Below Phone Guy. Old Man Consequences, I think, is one of the coolest characters.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because it's in FNaF World, he's actually pretty cool.
I haven't really played FNaF World.
Well-
FNaF World's not canon, right? Because
Not really.
Well, because Henry like kills himself, right?
Kind of, yeah.
He like kills himself at his
It's
desk.
all weird. Yeah, you're right. But still, like his inclusion.
Well, he shows up in
Custom Night. His inclusion is cool.
Well, because I feel like he's the end of the series. Because you find him. What does he say when you go up to him? again?
Leave the demon to his demons.
Come on.
And he's talking to Cassidy.
Because that's his eternal.
I almost, you know what? The more I'm talking about this, put him above Phone Guy. I'd say.
I want to clarify one thing. Ultimate Custom Night is the eternal torture of Purple Guy, right?
Yes, and it's done by Cassidy, who lives inside Golden Freddy.
Yeah, and this is just so good, and it's like perfectly also like kind of I feel like.
Excuse me.
Bless you. He's like. That just feels like that scene feels like the last scene of Five Nights at Freddy's to me.
It does. Is if Afton didn't come back in Security Breach.
My ending to Five Nights at Freddy's is when you go up to him and he says that, because I think that's just
That's
like
my perfect
a good
ending of Five Nights at
Yeah.
Freddy's. But no, I agree, and you can hear Afton screaming in the background.
Yeah.
If you speed it up
Man,
or pitch it up or something. I don't
the
know.
Five Nights at Freddy's story is so cool. It's just so.
It's too
It's like-
convoluted for like an average person to get into it.
It's like a dinosaur bone. Like it's all under there, but you have to dig.
Can you elaborate?
It's like a fossil underground.
Oh, okay.
You
I
have
get,
to
I
like
get what you're saying now.
you have to like dig it up to see it.
Yeah.
But when you see it, you realize that it is actually a really cool and good story.
I love FNAF 6. I think it is this. I think it's the scariest too.
Oh, when you like have to like look up and down from the animatronics.
I
I can barely get through it.
I can't. I can't get through the first night. Molten Freddy always kills me. I don't know why.
I don't know how to win.
They don't. They
I don't
don't
know
explain. The
strategy.
one thing I don't like about Five Nights at Freddy's 6 is they don't explain the Five Nights at Freddy's mode well enough. They just kind of throw you into it.
Well, they don't explain what you're supposed to do to survive.
Right. They're just like.
I'd love to know because I'd play it if I knew.
They're just like, you have this computer in front of you. You have to do tasks.
But if you do the task, you get killed.
Right.
But if you don't do,
I
them,
think
you
you're
get killed.
supposed to look. You're supposed to listen and look and like, on which side you hear something, and then you're supposed to look at it and stare it down.
I would never have thought of that.
I think that's what you're supposed to do. Rockstar, scroll up one.
Hold on. I just
Rockstar
wanted to-
Bonnie.
This is the last row.
Yes, last row. Rockstar Bonnie.
I think it's a cool design. It's really similar to just original. Bonnie.
Okay. Rockstar Bonnie, bottom of C. Rockstar Foxy, top of C.
Okay. Yeah, I like Rockstar Foxy.
He has some character in Ultimate Custom Night
He
as
looks
well.
pretty cool.
Music Man. We'll consider this to be the one in
Security Breach?
Security Breach 2, because I think he doesn't really have a character before.
Okay, this is the only part of Security Breach that I thought was cool.
This was the best part of Security Breach.
When he chases you around the vent and then when he's giant.
It is the fucking scariest thing ever. I think it's great.
I don't know where to put it though.
A above Balloon Boy. Above Lefty too.
I don't know. I feel like right below Lefty.
Okay, that's fine.
For me, like, above Balloon Boy, these are all, like, the best of the best, in my opinion. Except maybe for... Well, oh no, that's Mangle. I thought it was Funtime Foxy.
Yeah.
These are, like, just, like...
I will say, Funtime Foxy is better in Ultimate Custom Night, I mean.
Okay.
He acts kind of like Fox. His voice lines are insane.
Sombrero Freddy.
El Chip.
Okay. I don't know what this is.
He is a joke character. In FNaF 6, El Chip is like one of the sponsorships you can get. And he...
That's right.
But in Security Breach, or in Ultimate Custom Night, they like made him into like an actual like character. And then Security Breach, they made him into an actual animatronic. Or no, sorry, FNaF 6, he was... I got myself all mixed up. FNaF 6, he's an actual animatronic you can buy.
Yes.
But in Security Breach, he has his own thing. And then in Ultimate Custom Night, he's a distraction that can pop up.
Where do you want him?
Balloon Boy.
Oh, Balloon Boy tier.
Yeah. Personally, I don't really like him. He's just kind of goofy. And like, he doesn't serve any purpose. And it's just weird. I would put...
Weird Chica?
I put Funtime Chica in Balloon Boy too. She's a distraction in Ultimate Custom Night.
Okay, that's so silly.
And she's like, it's her whole... No, don't put that one.
Look how ugly. It's stupid.
Do you know what that one does?
No.
So it's the counterpart to Dee Dee. Dee Dee in Ultimate Custom Night adds a random animatronic to your night.
Does it remove one?
No. It adds 6 secret animatronics that you can't get otherwise into the game. And it adds them all at once.
Weird.
It's so chaotic. I love it.
What are their secret animatronics?
Plush Trap is one of them. Nightmare Chica is another. Fuck. I'm trying to think of the other ones.
So where do you want to put it?
I want to put it bottom of A, really. That's why I didn't put it in Balloon Boy tier at first.
You like what it does.
I like what it does.
Are these supposed to be like the...
That's the original Fredbear and the original Spring Bonnie.
Okay.
I put them in S, actually.
So it's like Fredbear's Family Diner, right?
Yeah. I put them both in S. Because they kind of started it all. You know?
Yeah, they're also cool in the books, if I recall. Or the original book. I really want to reread it, but it's hard for me to get into it.
I love the Silver Eyes series.
Have you read them?
I read all of them.
I've only read the first one.
I love them. I think that it is a beautiful story.
It's mature, right?
What?
Is it mature?
Kind of. It's like, it's more mature than the games, I'd say. It's just like...
I remember reading it when I was young, and I was too young for the words used, and like... the things that happen.
They use shit and damn quite a bit, I think. And there's one point where there was one guy who said like "fuck you" or something.
They were just over.
Afton.
Yeah, they were just over my head.
Like wordy, like too.
They
wordy.
were too wordy when I was little. I read it and I understood it, but I didn't know what was going on because there was like flashbacks to like Fredbear's Diner in the first.
Oh my god! I'm like flashing back to like the original Silver Eyes book and remembering just how good it was.
It's really good.
Because like
and it's in a mall, right?
The Twisted Ones is the second book, and that's like all right. The Third Closet's really good, but the Twisted Ones is like, it's specifically about like the discs, like the little sound discs, and it's really good, but it's like kind of convoluted.
I thought the first one was because you just go, her flashbacks are like chapters long.
Yeah, but
it's cool, like.
But it's really nice, and Henry killing himself with the robot. Is
yeah, that's really.
I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. I think it happens pretty soon in the book.
I mean, Hopefully, whoever's watching doesn't mind.
Yeah, right. If you're watching this, you probably already know most of that. But
I want to reread it though. I think it'd probably be worth it now.
I think it would.
And
I
it would probably clear some things up for me, but it's a different.
Not really. It doesn't really clear.
Not clear up the games. It would clear up my memory of the book because all I remember was being like, "This is so cool," but I don't get it.
Something that I like about it is that it confirms the existence of other Springlock animatronics, because Carlton, one of the characters, is put in one by Afton. He's like trapped in one, and he has to figure out how to get out.
I think I didn't understand the concept that Afton was in the book.
That makes sense.
Because he's not, like, shown.
Yeah, he is. He's like a main character. He's like a villain, like an actual villain.
In the first book? Because I remember...
But he's like a normal guy. He's not Springtrap at that point.
Right. I think I just don't really...
You'd understand it if you read it now, I feel like.
I remember, like, thinking that, you know the guy who, like, falls onto Foxy's hook?
That's Henry.
That's Henry?
The guy who kills himself with the robot?
No, it's when they're in the mall. It's like the final scene. Like, final big fight scene. When they're in the mall, in the Freddy's.
I don't remember that part.
And there was, like, one of the teenagers, like, fell onto...
That's Carlton! Yes, because in the Twister ones, it's like a big thing that, like, he died.
Because he threw up. And he had a concussion. Oh, it's all coming back to me now.
I can't remember it.
They were like, don't fall asleep, and he was like throwing up and stuff.
Oh man, I gotta reread it.
It's such a specific memory for me because I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I would feel really good if I reread it, probably.
I don't remember all the characters.
All right, Glitch Trap.
I hate Glitch Trap.
I
hate him now. I liked him at the time when he first was introduced.
When he was introduced in VR, it was just kind of like a cool.
It was like
VR.
It was a perfect way to like continue the story, like without
bringing back Purple Guy.
Right.
Which they ended up doing.
Right. And then
I hate what it did.
Put him in the top of F.
Yeah. Also.
Yendo was there you go.
Is this really our bottom of the barrel? Complete bottom of the barrel?
I'd put Afton at the bottom of the
Me too.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Is this supposed to be...
So, there's cassette tapes.
I played the game.
Okay.
That's just supposed to be the cassette tapes.
That's the cassette tape lady.
Oh.
Really? I put her in D. I really don't like her that much.
How about bottom of C?
Okay. I kind of like Dreadbear.
How about here?
Oh, okay. That's fine. For as low as you want. I don't care.
What is Dreadbear?
So it's the Halloween update for the VR game, and he's.
Oh yeah.
Have you played the Halloween?
I haven't played the update.
It is.
I don't have it.
When you first see him, he's like this huge, like fucking like 600-foot tall like monster.
I want to play.
In the game, I think he's like a Frankenstein Freddy.
I want to play FNaF VR really bad.
We can do that later if you want.
Might not be a good idea.
I think it would be great. I think it would be fun.
Depending.
I've done it before. It's really cool. But
It sounded so weird too. Like,
I know. You'll understand when you're older. No, you won't. But Dreadbear, I think he's really cool. I understand if you don't want to put him very high, but I kind of like him in A, just for the design alone.
The design's pretty cool.
Do you want to look up his design just to like really see it?
Yeah, where do you want to put? This is from the Nightmare Update too, right?
That's an A. The
mini game that you get, right? That's the one where you're going around on the cart.
No, it's that's the one where you're in the cornfield and he's like chasing you throughout the like maze.
I remember watching Markiplier very briefly on this, but I'll put him at the bottom of A just for you.
I think it's really good. It just the sequence itself that he's in is like really cool. Right there. That's like he's on the table when you like see him in
this.
Game. Yeah, because it's like one of those things where you have to like put him in like. That's where you first see him. Like that's what he looks like when you first see him.
This is what I was thinking of, with the ride.
Oh,
Foxy.
I've never seen that before.
I think that's like a newer DLC.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? That's the other thing. That's the only other like problem in Five Nights at Freddy's.
The fan base is kind of toxic.
It's bad. It's gross.
No offense,
I hate it.
A. Put him in A.
You wanna like here?
Yeah, that's good. Vanny. Actually, put her below Scrap Trap. Put her below Scrap Trap. She's the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Well, are we counting Scrap Trap as Afton in Security Breach? I think we should.
No, because we're gonna have to.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go find another tier list quick that'll have. Yeah, just put them there. But Vanny was such wasted potential. Vanny was such fucking wasted potential.
Because Vanny could have just been like his predecessor.
Right.
They could have just not had him be in it.
Vanessa, and the thing is, there's too much anonymity with whether Vanessa in Security Breach is actually Vanny or not. Like they leave it
all
up.
the ending is so bad.
It's so bad.
It doesn't even make sense.
It's so fucking bad.
I watched all the endings and like
they don't make any fucking sense.
I'm guessing the one where Afton comes back is like the real ending.
Yeah, it is. That's like the real ending. But that one, the one where she is at the top of the building where the whole thing burns down. That's like the 3-star ending. But the one where it's so fucking confusing.
So they're making DLC, right? For
Yes.
Security Breach.
Hopefully that'll clear shit up. But
I want to play Security Breach because I think it's a little less broken now.
it is a little less broken, but I'm gonna wait until the DLC to get it because I'm sure
there'll
probably be a bundle, and I'll like it more. But yeah, this is our list so far. So
just look up
just look at
Breach anima.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And then we're just gonna wait.
We can just do it here. Do this thing. It'll take 2 seconds.
But I want to look at our overall thing first, maybe, right?
Oh, here, I'll do this.
Yeah, make a new tab.
Yep.
Smart.
Duplicating tabs is my favorite thing that I figured out.
Makes sense.
Security Breach animatronics. Plus Fanny. Cool. Perfect. Exactly
Okay.
what we needed. And we can zoom in a little bit too.
Only 3% can solve it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this on a different scale, or are we just assuming?
This is on the same scale.
So it's on a different scale.
Where did we put Music Man? Oh shit! It's gonna be
Music Man is an A.
Music Man's an A. I keep that. Where the fuck is F?
Just put it in D.
No.
Put F minus.
You go in F.
Is that Vandy?
You go in F. Yes.
Okay, now we can actually get to ranking these.
Yeah. Freddy is S.
Freddy, A.
Really? I think his character's good enough to be an S, but
He has a character, and that
alone
is
puts him
something.
really
I
high.
put him at like top of A though.
Okay. I really liked Glamrock Chica's sequence.
I think it's cool in theory, but
Her death is really cool.
how does she die?
She gets trash compacted.
Oh yeah.
I put her in C or B. C.
I put her in C on our list.
Yeah.
Gator guy.
I love him.
He's cool.
I think he should be an A. I think his thing is really cool. This guy,
If his sequence wasn't broken, his animations and like
yeah,
his
oh
thing
yeah,
is
you're so
creepy and
right.
Cool.
I'd put him above Freddy. This guy though, I don't really like him that much.
Well, they're like the same character.
Kind of, yeah.
They're sun and moon. So
You're right. I'll put him right there.
she's like C,
Really?
B.
I put her B. So this is it. This is what we got.
I'm okay with it. The Gator guy is kind of cool. The thing is, Security Breach
Security Breach has a
is
really
so cool.
Security Breach has really good bones, but it just doesn't like. It's not fleshed out enough.
It doesn't make sense, and the way the animatronics move around is weird and not creepy.
It's like
The way they like run, it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think.
one of my favorite memes though is when you shoot Freddy in the eyes with like the blaster.
Mhm.
A few times it's like, "Ow, why are you doing this? Ow, stop that. Ow, I am your friend." And then he jump scares him, and it's so funny. Sorry, that was kind of an off tangent.
That's
but
okay.
this is
Security
what we got.
Breach is like good in concept, but they failed.
Well, it was supposed to be
Sometimes.
different, and then they changed
Yeah.
developers, and then it all fucked up. But yeah, I'm satisfied with this.
Watch this. Want to zoom out?
I don't think that was worth it, but
It was cool. That's our tier list.
that's our tier list.
Scott Cawthon's at the top of S.
Wait,
I mean,
no,
he's not a
no,
character.
no, no, no. We don't want Scott Cawthon at the top of S. He's not a very good person.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that.
I
he,
forgot.
Like, I forgot that he kind of like
Just make Scott Cawthon tier.
put him in Balloon Boy. Put him in Phantom.
And he was never heard from again. I mean, I don't know.
Here we can.
I don't want to talk about the Scott Cawthon controversy
Me
on
neither.
here, but
He's kind of like, all right. I like don't.
games connect us all.
I like FNaF. I don't like Scott Cawthon. Put it that way. But yeah, that was Games Connect Us All, the first IRL episode.
Oh.
It occurs. I'll talk about that after. But we are done. This is our tier list. I think we did pretty well. Hopefully the audio.
A lot of good
wasn't
Five
too
Nights at Freddy's discussion here.
Hopefully the audio wasn't too all over the place with us moving around. So much.
Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Do you want some ASMR?
Should there be like a jump scare at the end of this video?